Samsung Galaxy S8 Active is officially official. It's now been made official. This is the rugged version. Every year, Samsung sort of does a sort of rugged version of their Galaxy S line.
Only for AT&T.
But only for AT&T, and it kind of sucks because it's always got better specs, or bigger battery and all that.
Yeah, slightly better in some areas.
And it's rugged, so that's kind of cool. I've always sort of like envied these devices, and I know people that have like used them as their daily because they just, it's great. So what we're looking at this time around, we got the S8 Active. It's got Snapdragon 835 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage. It's got all the same specs as a Galaxy S8, 12 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel front, except it's got an incredibly wonderful 4,000 milliamp hour battery. That is a bigger battery than the S8 Plus, and it's by like 500 milliamp hours. So it's pretty sizable. And I think the display size is it's roughly the same size as an S8, right? The regular S8, so it's still kind of petite, or is it?
Yeah,
larger?
I don't know if it's exact same size, but it's still like the Infinity display.
Yeah,
I don't think the bezels are quite as small as on the S8, but it's definitely better than last year.
Oh yeah, and definitely better than any other phone that's using on-screen navigation buttons and stuff. I mean, the bezels are definitely small, and another plus, it's completely flat display. So this will be the first time we've seen an Infinity display, but without the curves, which some people love, some people hate. I've never really been too crazy about them. I wrote about it in my review. I wrote about it in my 10 best and worst things. I'm just not a big fan of the curved display, and this is kind of looking like, oddly enough, like the Galaxy S8 for me. I would love to try this out. So
yeah, I will say the thing that has like kind of hurt the past Active ones is some of them have been pretty ugly. This one is really not that bad looking at all.
Yeah, previous ones, they would put the physical navigation buttons, like the clicky, like actual buttons on the front and stuff. And
there's like camo.
There was a camo version.
Yeah.
It was just, they weren't too great looking. This one looks a lot nicer though. It looks rugged, don't get me wrong, but it just looks like you maybe put a little case on it or something.
Yeah, you got like the corners have a little extra beefiness to protect there. So
for sure.
That's good.
Fingerprint sensor, unfortunately, is still in the same spot, but it looks like because the entire back isn't glass, it looks like you'll be able to feel it a little bit easier. Sort of like what some of the cases do when you buy it for the S8. So that's kind of nice. Other than that, it's looking pretty amazing. It's headed to AT&T on August, or you can pre-order it tomorrow, August 8th. And the phone launches on August 11th. So it's just around the corner. And there's a possibility that we might see this launch, just maybe like an unlocked version through Samsung. But that's sort of up in the air. Nobody really knows. I kind of hope they do this, and maybe I can pick one up, because I would actually rather trade in my S8 Plus for this version, to be quite honest, TBQH.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, definitely very cool. So that is the S8 Plus, super rugged, or S8 Active, super rugged, military grade rating for toughness, and it should appease people that need a little more, I guess, durability from their smartphones. So be on the lookout for more from Phandroid.com. This is the Fancast, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
See ya.